The price of Bitcoin is going to explode to $100,000 by the end of March 2025. Now, that may sound absurd to you, but honestly, I think every single technical analysis pattern is pointing in that direction. We have a huge cup and handle pattern, okay, that's terribly drawn. A huge cup and handle pattern, a massive bull flag, and as soon as we break above this point here in price, Bitcoin is going to pop and it's going to go astronomical. You're not ready for it. Like, as soon as Bitcoin goes to the 1.38 Fibonacci retracement, everyone's going to start flowing back into crypto. All your friends are going to ask you, which is the best coin to invest in? Which altcoin should I buy? Should I buy Bitcoin? Should I buy Ethereum? And that's when you know it's time to take profits. But I think this bull market will continue into the 100K region. And I'm excited. September is the worst performing month overall for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. But from October onwards, that is the Q4 of crypto. That is when you have all the crypto conferences. That's when you have price action moving up again. It's the time to be in crypto. If you do not take advantage of September, October, November, December, January, February, March, then you're going to miss out and feel so much regret once the Bitcoin bull market is over. And you're going to be like, damn, I should have paid more attention. And hopefully with this video, you will be able to do that perfectly. But guys, if you enjoyed this content, make sure to destroy the like button. I'm finally back from Turkey. It's been a wonderful summer vacation, but unfortunately in my grandparents' house, the recording environment wasn't the best. So that's why I'm super happy to be back in Dubai. I'm going to Singapore for Token 2049 I think it's on the 15th of September. So let me know in the comment section down below. If you're going to be attending, I want to make a crypto small get together in our hotel. I'll share the details later on. So let me know if you're going to be in Token. We can do a small crypto kids meetup, maybe a dinner, maybe a lunch, but we will organize something for sure. With that said, let's jump into the price of Bitcoin because I believe the upcoming 15 days will be super important to determine which way Bitcoin is going to go in September. And there's 14 days left until we have the FOMC decision. If the federal funds rate is dropped by 50 basis points like they're predicting, then the market could have an extreme sell-off because the markets have already priced in these rate cuts prior to it taking place for like months now on the S&P. And if we experience a drop like it's doing so right now, and if we do create this double top pattern, then Bitcoin is going to suffer more, right? That is the unfortunate reality of the situation. But if we have an inverse reaction where the market reacts well to a 50 basis point drop, then Bitcoin can pop from here. So both situations are equally likely. And I think the best way to prepare for this or prepare for September is having cash on the side, USDT on the side, but also having exposure into Bitcoin just in case, right? Bitcoin does Bitcoin and we pop from this bull flag early. But what I do know is if Bitcoin doesn't keep a hold of the 786 Fibonacci and we drop following the FOMC rate cut decision, then the golden pocket will definitely be retested from my analysis, which is a place where Bitcoin retested after the Japanese yen carry trade. It was also a place where Bitcoin came up to following the ETF launch. And also multiple times in 2021, Bitcoin came up, came down. We lost it in March of 2022 and boom, Bitcoin dropped to 15K. So that 50K region is another beautiful buy the dip point where you can set multiple limit orders to buy Bitcoin at that price level over on Bitflex, Bybit. And that could be your final, DCA, dollar cost average, buy everything, put everything into Bitcoin place. But I think even doing that right now under 60K is a beautiful, beautiful chance to buy as much Bitcoin because we know that eventually Bitcoin is going to like $20 million. They don't know that. In 10 years, 15 years, 30 years, it doesn't matter. Bitcoin is going to go significantly higher. And this is your chance. This is your opportunity. You know that this thing is going to rip eventually, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but eventually it's going to rip. And you have all this time of consolidation to build a Bitcoin business, to accumulate as much as possible, put all your friends in crypto, teach them about crypto, and try to accumulate as much Bitcoin as you possibly can. I mean, there's a video from Michael Saylor that explains it perfectly, which I will play in a second. And after I do so, I want to talk about Ethereum.
You don't want it to be non-volatile. Here's what you want. You want it to be extremely volatile because that way you know something nobody else knows. I give you 21 years and you can go start a company, borrow money, raise capital, start a hedge fund, create a Bitcoin business, tell your friends, start a podcast, build a life for yourself, get leverage, mortgage your house, change the view of your bank. I'm giving you the ability to do work. It's a lever. It's a 21-year lever, okay? Like MicroStrategy's been working 4 years. If Bitcoin had gone from 10,000 to 65,000 on August 11th, on the day we announced our Bitcoin buy on August 10th, we wouldn't be worth 40 billion right now. We would be worth 4 billion right now. You see, so you want the lever, you want the time, and the second thing you want is you want massive volatility. Because, you know, like for example, when Bitcoin went from 66,000 to 16,000, everybody else, you know, had a crap, lost their minds, freaked out, and we doubled down, right? And it was a benefit for us. It was a problem for everybody else. We ripped up. And so you get the chance to prove yourself economically, and you get a chance to prove yourself intellectually, and you get a chance to prove yourself morally and ethically if you live through the volatility. You should pray for the volatility. When it goes away, you'll lose your advantage. And you should be happy that you know where everybody else on the planet is going to be in 21 years. You got a 21-year head start. That's a career. You can make a life out of that. And don't worry about the stuff that comes in the middle.
It's perfectly said. I mean, our opportunity comes from the volatility of people not believing in Bitcoin, of people not allocating their money into Bitcoin. But once the volatility is gone, that's going to be from all the institutions adopting Bitcoin and buying Bitcoin, governments having it on their spreadsheets, etc. So this is your chance. If everyone's calling you crazy right now for doing Bitcoin work and working in crypto, whatever, this is your chance to prove them wrong. In 10 years, you're going to be an absolute legend. And maybe not even 10 years, but in 6 months when Bitcoin goes to, I think, 90K, the 1.382, a great support and therefore a great extension at the same time. That's the point. Everybody's going to be FOMOing in. Everyone will ask you, when is the best coin to buy? Should I buy Bitcoin now? Should I wait? And you know then you should start taking some profits off the table, because when retail enters the market, that signifies the top for Bitcoin. But having all this knowledge now, you're going to be able to exploit crypto and the entire altcoin industry so well that you'll create generational wealth. Now, talking about altcoins, I think that Ethereum is presenting a wonderful longing opportunity here at this trend line that's been holding since the bottom of the Bitcoin and crypto bear market. I want to open a long position on Ethereum just in case we reach 2.3K, because that is the point where it is your final go time for Ethereum. Like, this thing is going to rip to 8K in this bull market because we've not even created a new all-time high, unlike Bitcoin has. And this is your final chance to buy Ethereum. It's going to rip, but if you want to find a place to also set a trade for Bitcoin or set a trade for Ethereum, you can do so using Bitflex. And I have a wonderful video explaining how you can use an exchange, how to create an account, how to deposit, and the whole setup. It can be complicated, but I think it's like 10 minutes long, and it explains the entire process very, very well. Apart from Ethereum, I think the final thing I want to touch base on is the fact that having 10% of your portfolio, so 60 in Bitcoin, 30 in Ethereum, and 10 in altcoins, is another way to maximize the amount of wealth you create in the 25 bull cycle. Because if you have 10% into the top altcoins, including AVAX, Matic, Chainlink, VeChain, Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, Medieval Empires, if you invest in these projects, Medieval Empires is more degen, but it's GameFi. So I love GameFi. I love the game. That's why I'm heavily invested into it. But if you select these projects that are still like 70, 80% down from their all-time highs, and they're good projects, you're not going to go wrong. And that way, you should be able to 5x your portfolio, maybe even 10x your portfolio if you do it the right way. But guys and girls, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure to destroy the likes and subscribe if you're not a crypto kid already. And yeah, guys and girls, I'll see you all very soon. Take care. Have a nice day, and bye-bye.